Bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, Ricochet, please take your aim. Fire away. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Gabby again. Today's video is going to be just a little bit of a sit down video, a bit of a chit chat, so I can give you a bit of an update on a video that I did a few months back. So it was one of my first videos where I explained to you guys how I quit smoking and what I did and what I used and stuff like that. So today I thought I will give you a little bit of an update on how I'm going with that, and yeah, I'm going to jump straight into it. And don't forget guys, if you do like this video, if you find it informative, if you learned something from it, please go and give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget that subscribe button. Okay, so first things first, I quit smoking back on the 22nd of August, and if you watched my last video you would have known that I used the tablets Champix to help me to quit. I had given it several attempts beforehand, quite a few years back, and I had no success obviously. I tried just cold turkey, I've tried patches and they gave me a rash, so I'm actually allergic to the glue that is used on the patches, so that was a no-go zone for me. But personally I liked the Champix tablets. The only thing was that I get the bad side effects of everything that I use, so I did get quite a lot of mood swings and I didn't really like the person I was becoming from the tablets. I was just constantly angry. So you're meant to take the tablets for a course of 3 months. So the first month I took for the whole 4 weeks. I had given up by day 14, and then the second month I think I got about a week through and I thought, no, I can't feel like this anymore, I don't like it, and I think that I'm okay without the tablets. So by this point I had been a non-smoker for 3 weeks and I just got off the tablets. It was a lot easier than what I thought quitting would be for me, because I had been a smoker for so many years beforehand and I really didn't think that I could do it. So with a little bit of willpower and a little bit of help from the Champix tablets, I definitely became a non-smoker really fast. I recommend them to anybody who has trouble giving up using patches or chewy things or any other type of nicotine replacement therapy. I had tried other things in the past. I'm not going to go through a list of them, but I found it really hard to quit with anything that I had tried. So giving up within 14 days, and I didn't actually have to go cold turkey. Like, it's a lot easier with the Champix because you can still smoke while you're on them, and then you just cut down gradually, because the feeling that you get and the sickness that you feel from having the tablets and smoking really pushes you to stop smoking. So that's what happened to me. I actually felt really sick and I just couldn't even put a cigarette to my mouth. Even the thought of it made me sick. So that was really helpful for me, because I find with the patches and the chewy mints that you really just crave a cigarette. Like, I know that it's got nicotine in the patches and the chewy mints, but at the same time it's like you still wanted a cigarette. Like, nothing was, I don't know, it's really hard to explain, but nothing was making me want to stop, even though I had tried the patches and things like that before. But with the Champix it was so easy. Did I get cravings while I was on them and not smoking? Yeah, I did. Like, I got cravings, but then as soon as I had a craving, it was like the thought in my head was like, okay, you're gonna feel sick. And I can still remember the sick feeling in my gut right now, and it was like morning sickness. Anything that I could do to avoid feeling like that, which was not smoking, of course I was gonna do. So yeah, I found it really easy to just give up and just stay away from them. I think the week that I gave up, I went to Melbourne, and I remember being down there and all I did was just eat a lot of sweet food. I remember going to a bakery down there and I literally just couldn't stop myself. I got like one of about 5 or 6 different cakes that I tried down there, and even though they were too sweet, some of them, I still ate them, because it was like I was substituting a cigarette with a cake, and for me that was okay. And I know people say that you put on 10 kilos or even more once you give up because you eat so much, and I was determined not to do that, so I actually went the other way, and I started at the gym a couple of weeks later and I slowed down on my food, and when I was craving food I would try and substitute it with something a little bit more healthier. So that's how I avoided putting the 10 kilos on, and I actually did lose about 8 kilos instead. It wasn't really the cravings that was annoying. It was more the dreams. I was having really vivid dreams about smoking nearly every single night, and every time I would wake up I felt so disappointed in myself because I actually felt that it was so real that it happened. That's how vivid the dreams were, and they really sucked and they really took it out of me because I'd wake up and for about 10 minutes, like even though I knew that I didn't smoke, I still felt that disappointment because thoughts would run through my head like, oh my god, what if I do that? Am I going to get that feeling? Am I going to feel sick again? Am I ever going to be able to quit? And the dreams that I were having were actually scenarios that I played in my head when I craved a cigarette. So it would be like I'd be at a party and I'd have a couple of drinks, and because that was one of my triggers, drinking, then that's when I would start to drink, and then I would think to myself, well, I'm a smoker again now, so how am I going to quit again? And if I use the Champix, am I going to have the mood swings? Am I going to be constantly angry? Am I going to be able to quit that fast? Am I going to want to stay on them because of the anger and the mood swings that I experienced the first time I used the Champix? So things like that were really getting to me and making me feel, I can't really explain the feeling, but it was a really strange experience for me giving up smoking. Okay, so I just took a screenshot on my Quit Buddy, and I'm just going to pop it up on the screen right here. So what that basically says is that I've given up for 198 days, 15 hours and 2 minutes. I have saved $6,107 because if you didn't see my last video, I was actually smoking 30 cigarettes a day and they were costing me around $30 a packet. So that equaled out to about $210 a week. That is a lot of money to spend on cigarettes. Like literally I'm lighting up my money and I'm smoking it, and I'm getting sick from doing this. So when you see the positive side to it, it's just such a good feeling knowing that you've done this for your own health. You're gonna live a longer life. I'm not wheezing anymore. I can breathe easily. I used to always get a crackle in my throat where I'd have to clear my throat constantly, like 20 times a day, and it would be so irritating, and I don't get it anymore, so that's really good. I used to cough all the time, like for no reason at all, and everyone used to say that's smoker's cough, and I'm like, no, I'm getting sick. And obviously I wasn't getting sick every single day, so it obviously was smoker's cough, and it's gone now. I eat better, I taste my food better, my hair doesn't stink, my clothes don't stink, I can take my kids out for a ride on their bikes without getting puffed out, I can go for a 45-minute walk now without getting puffed out. When I started at the gym a couple of weeks after giving up smoking, I found it really difficult to breathe and to even just simply walk. I mean, like I was so unfit at that point. And I'm not saying like I'm the fittest person in the world now, but I'm so much more fitter now that I've given up smoking and I've engaged into a little bit of exercise just to help me gain a little bit of strength and fitness. Do I think it's worth giving up smoking? Hell yeah, it's worth giving up smoking. I mean, there's no negative sides to it except for, you know, maybe like you feel like you're a different person, and I honestly felt like somebody had died. Like I felt something was majorly missing in my life, and it was obviously because I had smoked for so many years. Like I miss having a cigarette in my hand day in, day out, 30 times a day. Like after I would eat, I would smoke. After I'd watch a show, I would smoke. As soon as I woke up, I would smoke. I would talk on the phone and I would go outside and smoke. I would, you know, everything that I did, I would have a cigarette afterwards. And even like showering and brushing my teeth, I would go out for a cigarette. Like it literally was my life. So that is probably the best side of giving up. Like I don't have to waste so much time on smoking now. Like I've just got so much more time on my hands, and I feel like I spend more time with my kids. I spend more time you know, cleaning up my house. I spend more time sitting here producing content for you guys to watch, and yeah, like it's such a good feeling. And the best thing about it is being able to save so much money from smoking. Have I physically put that money away into a savings account? No, I haven't. But the reason why I haven't was because I couldn't afford smoking. Like I literally went without so many things just so I could smoke, and now I can do those things, whether it be with my kids or with my friends or whoever it is. I mean, I can do a lot more now that I don't smoke. So I don't actually save the money, but I spend it on, you know, makeup, or I spend it on protein powder, or I spend it on going out to dinner and gym memberships and stuff like that. So anyway guys, I just thought I would give you a quick little update on how I'm going and my progress with giving up smoking. It's something that I'm really proud of, and it's probably the best thing that I did with my life last year. Of course, because, you know, I'm a healthier, happier person now giving up smoking. I've added years to my life, and yeah, I'm going to be able to stick around for a little bit longer for my kids. So if you want to quit smoking, I'll leave a link to the website down below in the description box to the information on the Champix that I use. Don't forget guys though, there are a lot of side effects using the tablets, but at the same time dealing with the side effects for a month or two, or having, you know, 10 plus years added to your life because you don't smoke anymore. Like, I think that it's a really easy choice, especially if you're a parent. You want to stick around for as long as you want for your kids. Anyway guys, I hope you liked this video. I wasn't sure that I was going to do an update, but I thought that, you know, I did have a little bit of information to give you guys, and also for those people that have started a journey on quitting and wanted a little bit more information. But anyway guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you learned something from it if you are quitting smoking or if you have quit smoking. If you did like this video though, please go and give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more videos like this one, and don't forget the little bell so you get notified every time I upload, which is twice a week, mainly Mondays and Thursdays. So until my next video, bye guys.
I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, Ricochet, you take your aim. Far away.